We use superlative adjectives to describe nouns that have the highest degree of that adjective. For example, in a room full of people, there will be some tall people, some short people, and some average height people. We use superlatives to talk about the one tallest person in the room and the shortest person in the room. Tallest and shortest are superlatives. Let's look at some more examples. Our first sentence is, yesterday was the saddest day of my life. Now, where is our superlative adjective? Our superlative adjective is saddest. Now, for most superlative adjectives, we just take the adjective and add est. But of course, in English, we have some special spelling rules. So for adjectives like sad that end with consonant, vowel, consonant, we need to double the consonant and then add est, saddest. Our next example is, he's the happiest man in the world. Here's another one of our special spelling rules. For adjectives like happy that end with y, we'll delete the y and change to iest, happiest. Our last example is, it's the most interesting movie I've seen. For our longer adjectives that don't end in y, we're not going to use est. Instead, we'll use most before the adjective. It's the most interesting movie I've seen. Now, I want you to notice also a couple of things. Before the superlative, we have the article the saddest, the happiest, the most interesting. We use this because superlatives always talk about the number one saddest, the number one happiest, the number one most interesting. You'll notice also that after the adjective, we have the noun that it's describing. The saddest day, the happiest man, the most interesting movie. We use these adjectives, of course, to describe a noun. Now let's practice a little bit. How can we make superlative adjectives for these adjectives? Pause the video and try to change them to superlative adjectives. All right, let's check our answers. Pretty. Now pretty ends with a Y. So we're going to use the same spelling rule as happiest and change to iest. So our new superlative adjective will be prettiest. Our next one is creative. Now creative is a longer adjective. It's 3 syllables, and for any adjective that's more than 2 syllables, we're going to use most. The most creative. Next we have tall, one of our examples from the beginning of the video. We just add est here, tallest. And hot. Now hot ends with consonant, vowel, consonant. So we're going to double the T and add est. H-O-T-T-E-S-T. And finally, good. We have a few superlatives in English that are irregular. The superlative for good is best. It's the best.